What a good brand for Graphghan. Okay, so the best brand that I use is I Love This Yarn. That's, to me, by far the best one, only because as I'm crocheting, it feels soft. As I'm crocheting, it like literally glides through my fingers, and it makes the blanket soft because I crochet very hard and I have such a tight tension that this makes it feel like really. So for me, is I Love This Yarn, but for you, it could be anything you want. Now, the only thing about it is when you're changing colors and stuff like that, just be careful with the it doesn't matter what brand. You can use whatever brand you want, whatever is comfortable for you. Just keep in mind that Red Heart sometimes is extra, like really tough. So sometimes you know, just be careful with it because it might be a little tougher than the other ones. So if you're gonna, like for me, if I'm mixing I Love This Yarn with Red Heart, just be a little bit careful because this I Love This Yarn may be a little bit thinner, whereas this is a little thicker, and that can change the dynamic of your blanket. So if you're using a lot of that thick color, it's going to be thick in that area and thin in another area when you're using the other color. It also can cause gaps because if you're using the Red Heart yarn, and I did this before and this is a no-no. If I use Red Heart and Caron, which is my name, Caron Simply Soft, that is a no-no. Do not use any soft yarn with the regular yarn, only because this is so thin that this will overpower this yarn, and then you're gonna have holes. It's gonna look like little gaps because this one is heavier and this one is gonna overpower it. So just be careful when you're mixing different brands and colors and styles. Just be careful with that and make sure that it's not, make sure that it's the same consistency. That's all I say. But you can use any brand you want. I've used all different types of brands. By now, I use so many, even variegated yarn. I've used all of those different brands, and I have no problems except for if I use different textures. That's the only issue. But other than that, I have no other problem.